Good morning to all present here. I'm Ramya Devi, working as Assistant Professor in SNS College of Technology. Today I'm going to share a small article regarding file handling and file uploading in PHP. PHP is a server-side scripting language widely used for web development. One of its most important features is the ability to work with files and manage file uploads. These capabilities help websites store, retrieve, and manage data efficiently. So how do we do file handling in PHP? File handling refers to the process of creating, opening, reading, writing, updating, and deleting files stored on a server. It allows web applications to store information permanently instead of keeping it only during a user session. So these are the file related functions. So why is file handling very so important? It stores the data permanently, maintains records and logs, saves user-generated content, supports data exchange between applications, and also helps in report generation and backup management. So the common file handling operations are fopen. So a file must be accessed before any operation can be performed. So the function we use is fopen, and also the reading files. For that, we'll use fread. So the data stored inside a file can be viewed and processed by the application. And also the fwrite, which has a new information can be added or existing content can be modified. And also we can also the append the data in the existing file by using like additional information can be added without removing the existing content. And also for closing the file, we use fclose, and after operations are completed, file should be properly closed to free server resources. And for deleting the file, we can use the unwanted or outdated files can be removed from the system. So what are the real benefits of file handling? It is an efficient data storage and easy management of records and improved application functionality, and also reduces dependency on databases for smaller tasks. Useful for logs, reports, and configuration settings. So basically, what is file handling? So file uploading is a process of transferring files from a user's device to a web server through a web application. For example, uploading profile pictures, submitting assignments, uploading documents and certifications, sharing images, videos, and audio files. This will all come under the file operations. And also, how do you upload a file? First, the user selects a file. The user chooses a file from their device using a web form, and the file is sent to the server. So the browser transfers the selected file to the server. And here the PHP receives information about the uploaded file and verifies it. So the file is saved in a designated folder on the server. So here the user receives a success or failure message. So what are the real advantages of file upload? Easy sharing of documents, supports online applications and submissions, enables media management on websites, and improves user interaction, facilitates cloud and web-based storage system. So the security considerations are when handling files and uploads, security is very important. So the file type validation, only permitted file format should be accepted. So large files should be limited to prevent server overload. Uploaded files should be checked for harmful content. Only authorized users should be allowed to upload or access files, and files should be stored in a protected location of the server. So this is an example of writing a data into a file. So here, file $file is the variable used for storing a file, and we use a function called fopen, which opens a file in a write mode. So W is for the mode of operation, like the file has been opened. And then fwrite. So here the existing file called data.txt we have opened in the write mode so that we can append into the file like welcome to the PHP file handling, and finally we are closing the file. So here we are creating a file named data.txt, writes the text into it, and saves and closes the file. So next is read. How do we read data from a file? So here, file, we have opened the file in a read mode, and then finally we have read the file, and also we'll return the file size of the text which has been read, and finally we closes the file. So opens the file, reads full content, and displays it on the browser. So this is an example of a student record. So a daily attendance is stored in a text file, and here the admin can read the attendance reports. Like for example, file variables like f open attendance dot text is the file name which has been opened in a pen mode, so that whenever you are using the write write function, we can able to write we are here we have opened the file in an append mode, so that we can able to write into the existing file. So attendance dot text will be already considered some data, in that we are appending this data by using the fwrite function. So the data student 1 is present, and then we are finally closing the file. Thank you.